yo, what's up, dog?
What is going on, beautiful people?
What's up, kinfolk?
How you doing, brother, man? How you doing?
I'm good. How you doing?
Phew, I can't call it. I can't call.
What does that mean?
This is something that I say. I just can't call it.
Okay, interesting.
Okay.
It's been sports been kind of good, man.
Yeah, man. It's been all over the place.
Well, that's baseball.
There you go.
My brother. How y'all doing? It's your boy, Thomas Robinson! And this is
Your boy, Devin Hill.
We are the Therevengebros, and this is the Therevengebros podcast. My brother, what you got with sports? Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
And this is Sports with Ugly.
All right. As we all know, college, the March Madness has come to an end and they have dubbed their winners, so on and so forth. And I got the numbers right here. For both sides, the male and the females. Boy, how do I tell you, this was... Don't you ever interrupt my broadcasting like that. Who are you?
All right, so sorry.
No, boy. I guess I'm just going to get into the stats now because that just made me uncomfortable. So we're going to start off with the women's basketball championship, the winners. Well, it was unexpected, but UCLA came out on top. Win a smooth 79 to South Carolina 51. In the first half, South Carolina was on the board with 10. UCLA was 21. Second half, South Carolina came on with 13, but UCLA kept that fire on with a smooth 15. Third half, South Carolina started losing some steam. They only could get 9 on the board, whereas UCLA put 25 up.
Okay.
Fourth half, South Carolina said, all right, we're going to lock in for a little bit, putting 19 on the board, but it couldn't match up to UCLA's 18, giving them a smooth 79, making UCLA women's basketball team. Yeah.
That's how you sounded.
Making the UCLA's women's basketball team the champions.
We
the
are the champions.
We are the champions. Now, sit back. This is about to get juicy because the men's... You actually make me uncomfortable. Yuck.
You said sit back.
Yeah, buddy, you do a little too much. Men's basketball championship got a little... So it was UConn against Michigan. It was a close game. But Michigan came out on top. Michigan just had their sports category this year is just ridiculous. From football to basketball, they are tearing up the games. They chewing everybody up and they spitting everybody out. And this is craziness. UConn got 63. Michigan got 69. Right? Yeah.
Ooh, 69.
With the males, they didn't need too much. They got straight down to business, and that was it. First half, 29 points up from UConn, 33 points up from Michigan. Second half, 34 points up from UConn, 36 points up from Michigan, bringing the total out to be 69-63, making Michigan the men's champions.
69.
All right, you're a child. All I can say is 2 great teams that deserved it. They worked their butts off. I really am proud of both teams. Once again, Michigan showed their true colors. They showed that they were not here to just go ahead and just let anybody walk over them. They doing the walking.
Yeah, they show their true colors, and the color is green.
Lord. Oh Lord.
That's what happened when you got money to pay. Mm. Mm.
So we throwing the dollar sign, dollar bills, y'all.
It's just everybody got the winning bug.
I mean, they got a good athletics program now. They locked in. They said they don't want no more no more losing around here. Michigan on top.
Congratulations, Michigan.
Yeah. Keeping it in the spirit of college, University of Houston is shooting the middle finger to the NFL due to the fact of the matter that they're changing their team's attire to the old Houston Oilers look. Well, the NFL doesn't like that because the Houston Oilers were purchased and moved to
Tennessee.
Tennessee.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh.
And basically, they're like, nah, man, these are colors. These are just colors. And we already got the jerseys and everything like that. And the NFL's like, nah, man, no, you can't do that. Them colors, that look is already on. Well, long story short, they're not changing the uniforms. And to back it up, because it's a certain type of blue. It's that baby blue, like that Oilers blue. Well,
Yep.
they're not giving it up. They're going to wear it. They already got the uniforms. They look phenomenal, by the way. I really do like it. My old Monterey is doing it. Go Cougs. And let's keep it up. Hey man, don't play with me, bro. Don't play with me, bro. You with your hullabaloo connect. Get out my face. So long story short, they're keeping it the way it is. And Houston Texans are following suit. They're not switching back to the Orioles look, but around their uniform design, they have like the Orioles blue around the H. Well, so long story short.
Let me ask you something.
What, bro?
If you losing, does the color of the jersey really matters?
No, not really.
Okay. Me, I mean, like I said, I'm not a Texan fan, but I mean, I like it now. I like the color. The navy blue and better than the light blue. Like I said, that's Tennessee. Tennessee is light blue. So I mean, I like it. It's cool. What you got for me, Ken Folk?
Long story short, the Masters is underway. The Masters has been cooking these past couple of days. Like I said, we talked about it a lot. And I'm gonna be honest with you, a lot of people are gone. A lot of people were there, and it's looking pretty good. And I'm not gonna lie to you, it may come out to be another win for Michael Rowland. Oh my God, what is that? What are you doing? The way to stat this, because the Masters came out with their own app where you can watch it and you can track the leaderboard and everything like that free of charge. Everything's free. Right. Right now, that's what the leaderboard's looking like. And Michael's on top. Michael's on top right now.
Okay. W.
So it's looking like he's gonna get another. It's looking like he's gonna get another green jacket. That's what it's looking like.
Whoa, relax.
It's looking like that. It's looking like that, bro.
Wow. I mean,
he's
Mr. Party Pooper.
I'm cutting it to him straight. So they don't got it. I'm ripping the Band-Aid off. It's tough out here in these master streets. But yeah, it's looking rough.
Masters I like it.
Yeah, no, like I said, it's definitely, like I said, I've been watching, I've been keeping track of it. It's definitely a good thing. And like I said, once we get off the sports topic, I got some fun facts about it when we start talking back and forth. But for the
Okay.
sports category and everything, with the numbers and everything, that's where we're at with the leaderboard right now. And that's all I got for sports, baby boy. It's still ongoing as we're shooting this video. So like I said,
Okay. And that was Sports Were Ugly.
all right, brother, you stink. Go
Hey,
ahead. Go ahead.
that was good, man. That was
I
good.
need you to watch
Like
somebody's pockets right now. Come on.
well, if I was about your pocket, it'd be, pretty
I ain't
quick.
scared. I ain't scared. Hold on. You think I'm
Pocket
scared?
watch,
Yeah. hold
Evan
on.
Hill. And that's it.
Look.
Have a good day.
Look, there. Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Oh, okay. Ooh, oh. That's embarrassing. That was good, bro. And like I said, keep an eye on the Masters, man. Keep an eye on it. Look for any emails that I need to send for any tickets for free for myself. Thank you. Good job, brother. Are you ready
Ready and willing, sir.
for the segment called Pocket Watch with Thomas? My brother. And I just seen an article with them, man. My nose a little still stuffy from allergies, so I apologize. Have you ever visited Dallas in Texas?
Yeah.
Okay, you have, huh? Are you watch basketball?
Yeah.
Basketball?
Yeah.
So he's connected with the guy that you like to talk trash about all the time on this off-court beef.
Get to the point. Wait.
He is the former owner of the Dallas Mavericks. Oh, yeah. Oh, uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah. Kind of quiet now. Today, I want to pocket watch Mark Cuban. Mark Cuban, man, doing the research on Mark Cuban is wild.
Well,
I mean,
break it down.
dude, he was making, excuse me, he was making money moves in 1999.
Lord.
So he was part of the dot-com bubble. So he sold dot-com bubble to Yahoo in 1999. I think it was for like, let me see, $5.7 billion. Overnight, he became a billionaire.
Okay. Calm down, Shaky. Calm down. He got the shakes.
Whoa.
He got the shakes.
Hey, guys, if you got the shaky, it's okay.
If you
I
got the
won't
shaky,
judge
it's okay.
So, Mark Cuban, he's a legend. And I don't know if you ever watch any of the games. When he would go to all the games of the Mavericks. But he would be part of the game. He's as the owner, whenever they make a basket, he's down there. Let's go. Whenever something's going on, he's arguing with the referee.
So
I think
like Jerry.
Jerry.
Like Jerry be in the mix too sometimes. He's like, hey man, this is
not like Mark.
Oh.
I mean, Mark would go every basket if something's not right. So, and I'm finally happy that it came up with Mark when it was asking him about him selling the team. So his thing was I don't selling the team is not the problem. It's who I sold the team to is the problem. And like I said, he bought the Mavericks in 2000 for like $285 million. In 2011, they won the championship with Dirk Nowitzki and all the team. I would definitely say this. If I could have an opportunity with, what do they call somebody to help guide you? Like a
mentor?
Like a mentor. It would be him.
Okay.
Because he's, even with the videos, he's in my mode of internet. He's walking with people, talking with people, going to the gym with people. Like, he's been normal as a billionaire.
Hey, man. You ain't gotta be a weirdo, just because you got the Skrilla.
Whoa. So, do you know any weirdo billionaires? Is what you're trying to say?
I prefer not to comment at this time. Thank you.
Mark Cuban is worth $5.6 billion. And it's
Lord have mercy.
It's well deserved because how Mark Cuban built his empire was nothing but pure gambling. I mean, and things like that is always, to me, tell people to always gamble. I'm not saying gamble with your life, because that sounded crazy, but whoa, but gamble with the things you want to do in your life. But now don't be risky. Now, if your rent is due, pay your rent.
The Rich Bros and Rich Bro podcast is not held responsible if you gamble your rent money away.
Yeah, no, I'm telling you, pay your rent. Don't take the money and go buy lottery tickets in a corner gas station. That's not what I said. He's not gambling like that.
When I was treating him like white folk with daddy. No, that's not what I said.
No. So, Mark Cuban. I'm sorry.
Come on
for
now.
some
Come
reason,
on.
For some reason, I was thinking of Morgan Freeman. Congratulations,
Morgan
brother.
Freeman moles.
Yep. And even with your haircut, it's still ugly. Okay, if I look like Morgan Freeman, who do you look like?
I look like me.
Okay, so basically nobody. Okay, so
hey man, don't you got to narrate something? Leave me alone.
Mark Cuban, before I leave, let me get $1. Congratulations, Mark Cuban. On your success, man. We can use you in Houston too.
Everybody making a big move. Might as well.
Yeah, might as well. And that was Pocket Watch with Thomas, my brother.
Give it to me, daddy. Yuck.
Are you ready, Betty Spaghetti? What you got for me, kid, folk?
Yeah, this is why you'll never be invited to the Masters.
You are not serious right now. Just listen to what I say.
You will never find
dum diddy dum.
A hairline like his. Yes, sir.
Listen here, Ash Ketchum. Take the hat off since you're big and bad.
Nope, no need to.
All right, and be quiet over there. Getting a little too loud, too big for your britches. Well, like I said, after, in the sports category and everything like that, I would have some more information on the Masters and how things are done. Ladies and gentlemen, the Masters is the most oldest and most traditional game that we have lining up the football and all that other jazz in the United States. And they have some very strict rules when you go down to Augusta. All right. Sit back, relax. Let's get into it. In the Masters, you're not called fans. You're not called spectators. No. You are called patrons. There's a rule. You can't be called anything else but patrons. Rule number 2. No electronics. No phones. You can't call off a phone. And this is where it's starting to bite them in the butt right now because this rule has been messed over. You can have your Apple Watch only to check the time, but people have been messing over on that, and they've been making phone calls, they've been sending emails, and so on and so forth. The rule is you can't be using no phones, nothing like that, and you have to use the little pay phones that they have on the grounds to contact people. So they took it they keeping it way back and saying, hey, not around here, partner. Not around here. Rule number 3. Can't be running. Ain't no running around here. You got to get somewhere in a quickly hurry. Speed walk. Around here, don't you run throughout these properties. Rule number 4, no reselling of any tickets. You will go to jail. They've sent the boy away for 15 years of reselling master tickets.
Stop.
Nope. That's the truth.
Okay, we're doing too much.
Yeah, well, that's what this is serious. They ain't playing with y'all.
For a game.
This ain't just any game. It's the game of games. It's a respectful game.
Yeah, but there's Super Bowl tickets you can sell.
Yeah, and?
Super Bowl is the game of all games.
Well, I don't think the Super Bowl has people in their late 50s over there saying that they put in for the Masters ticket raffle for over 40 years and they still haven't got access to the tickets.
Well, what about people who don't have the money until 40 years to pay for the Super Bowl ticket?
Like I said, either way you cut it, you can find a way. Everybody find a way to get over there and look at it. Not around here, partner. Not around here.
Those rules, I disagree. I understand keeping the luxury of the Masters, but so if you on your watch, beep, 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 hey, somebody peek over you. Hey, what's going on over there? That's somebody in my business.
Amen.
I'm asking.
This is
you may be trying to, text your girl, hey, baby, hey, where that thing?
He said, here, dang it. These are rules. These are rules.
So you trying to tell me when you on your phone or you on your watch and it's okay for somebody to look over your shoulder?
It's hell, man. Ain't nobody looking over your shoulder.
I'm asking you.
That's if you get caught doing something like that. You trying to say your average patron is over there snitching on you to the officials?
Yeah. You just said you have like 50 and 60-year-old there. What do they do the best?
Oh, well, yeah. Like I said, but my thing is also, these people have had these tickets for years. They've been passed down in families. Like that's what I'm saying. This ain't no easy gimme. Like I said.
But is that fair?
It's the way.
That's what I'm asking. Is that fair?
It's the way.
For example, just because it's the way, that doesn't mean it's the right way. For example, new fans want to spend money.
See, here's the thing. Don't want to, you come to Augusta. Augusta don't come to you.
So I'm glad you brought that up. I will watch this on video. One guy has the opposite opinion what you saying. Matter of fact, the video you sent me, it's the opposite of what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
He's saying that it's not like how it used to be anymore.
No, it's not. It's really not. And like I said, I know, and I was going to bring that up too, because like I said, this is a decent talking point. It's basically him stating that we should shrink the game because it's getting out of hand. They're not really strict on the rules anymore. For example, on Tuesday is basically like caddy's day, where you can bring your own caddy, you bring your friends, and they can act as your caddy, and they can play on the fields. They can play on the putting side of Augusta. Well, as we all know, Pat McAfee was there. One of the what's the boy's name? The brother that's the other brother to the brother that's getting married to Taylor Swift. I'm trying to think of his name.
Just go.
But long story short, he was there, and the comedian was there, and they were just doing a whole bunch of
Kevin Hart.
There was another comedian that was in the photo, but yes, Kevin Hart was there as well. But Kevin Hart wasn't doing what they were doing. Kevin Hart was being, respectful to the game. He was cool. He was chilling.
Okay.
So these guys, they were doing a lot of stuff. One guy was like, he was eating a pimento cheese, and everybody was watching him eat a pimento cheese on the green. Like he's over there, he's laying down, like he's getting on his stomach and looking at like how the hole is set up. They're jumping into the pond. I'm like, bro, what are we doing? It's to the point where it's getting a little out of hand. Like, we got certain patrons over there flipping off. Apparently, one guy was over there heckling one of the players while he was trying to make his shot, and they weren't. Nothing came from it. But he still made the shot, excellent. But it's still like, what are we doing? What are we doing? And
okay, now that, yes, I agree with. But if someone heckling someone, what happens? Did they remove them?
No, they did. And that's where the guy in the video that we were watching states that we need to shrink the game, because it's getting to the point where it's starting to get to the point where it's like, all right, everybody, this is what we got. Come on in. No. You need to be strict on your rules, because a lot of goofy stuff is getting by, and a lot of people are seeing it. Like I said, he's not the only one saying it. A lot of people are saying shrink the game.
Let me kind of explain things to people. At the end of the day, golf is still a business.
Mm-hmm.
Even when it comes to basketball and football, yeah, you got people that buy the floor seats and in the what do they call them up there?
Nosebleeds.
The suites.
The suites. Okay.
You still have to have people that fill the stadium. If it's, to me, yes, keep control of it, but at the same time, open it. Because at the end of the day, it's business. And to me, golf is a tough sport. And I don't want the players, because inflation, it goes up. And to me, golf is one of those sports that they didn't get paid a lot of money. To me, this is my opinion. To me, more than any other sport out there, because it's so hard to hit a golf ball.
Yeah.
But to get that money, what they got to do, Hill, they got to sell things.
Yeah.
So have control of it, but open it more. Have no tolerance policy. If someone heckles somebody, you out of here. a year or whatever. Make an example, but open it so, for example, me and my brother, we want to go, but it's little too impossible for us to go. We're new fans. We want to go. I mean, we ain't like that, but we want to go.
Yeah.
I just think golfing is becoming, like we said before, it's becoming popular among everyone. And if they play this right, golf would be the number one sports in the world. They just got to play it right. So,
No.
I get it. You know, you still want to keep, I get it, but it's not like when NASCAR, they was trying to do different attempts. NASCAR is yay and nay. Golfing is relaxing. You don't have to worry about the the loud noise. It's calm. It's relaxing. I like that because everything out in the world is so loud. But golfing, I get how people feel, but it's just how they want to approach golfing. They do it right. Hey, you suspended for a year. You do the same thing, you come back, okay. You know, you can ban them for, better for lifetime. We gave you opportunity. But if someone heckle, don't keep them there. Don't keep them there. Hey, get out. But because golf is like this, well, if you kick that person out, we may lose some money. That's how I feel about that, brother.
No, and then like you said, it is definitely one of those where the Masters has always been that one thing, and that this is why people keep coming back. People keep trying to get into it because it's like it's the thing that everybody wants. It's the thing that everyone wants to get to. Like I said, when you're there, like
the Masters should make it easy for fans to get tickets. No way. The exclusivity makes it speed. You don't want it run with cash.
I was looking at some videos that they said time stopped. Like it seems like you went back. Like you have no phones. Like if you're doing it right, no phones. Like it's relaxing. You shut your brain off. You're just enjoying yourself. You're enjoying the grounds and everything like that. To be in the zone. And like as you were saying, man, if for example, what the winner gets is a cash reward. They get $4.5 million. What I'm reading here as a cash reward to the winner.
That's nothing.
I know it's nothing because they dropped it down because it used to be $22.5 million.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. They get gold cufflinks. They get the green jacket. But nothing. Here's the thing. They get an extension because, in the PGA and, the other conferences that they have to do, they have to pay towards that. Like they have to renew their patrons and stuff like that. So the winner, he's exempt 5 years from, paying, his majors and everything like that. Paying his dues because, that's just overall. And then he also gets a total of, 100 world record points and 7,500 PGA Tour FedEx exempt cup points.
Nothing. That's nothing. You have people. I understand. You can say basketball is a physical sport. I agree. Football is too. These people signing bonuses is 5 times what you just said for the cash price. You know what I'm saying?
I get that, but you also have to understand that it's like this with, I'll put it to you like this. Tennis and golf are very similar in the ways of the way they go. They're solo contractors. No, they're not. They're not like they have to go with their sponsors. They have to get it through their sponsors and everything like that. Like they don't have a set team that they're assigned to that's going to, all right, this is your sign-on bonus. This is what you get. No, you got to get out the mud. And you got to do it with your sponsors and everything like that. Hence why some players wear, certain things and certain gear and, represent certain anything industries off the course.
Yeah, I need to change that. But That's enough of that.
Mhm.
Go golf. My
Go golf.
brother. GTA 6 is official. Huh? 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 It's
You can't look too
official.
happy.
They already started advertising for it.
I'm scared. I'm scared.
If you speak negative,
I'm scared.
all my GTA players, it's time. November, do not contact me. I am locked in the box. I'm ready.
He's
I'm
ready.
ready for GTA. My brother. So, are you a big fan of Kanye West? His
Yeah.
music.
Yeah.
Now, whether how you guys feel about him as a person, that's on you guys. We talk about his music. I want to give Kanye West his credit.
Okay.
Kanye West did a comeback tour
Ooh.
in LA. You know how much money he made? $33 million.
Well.
But yeah, y'all don't understand. Look, like I said, we don't talk for him on out of the as him being an artist. We talking about him being an artist. Kanye West is talented. $33 million showed that he's talented. 2 days. Weekend. W. Mr. West.
Well, as we say, W. Mr. West, we also talk about Mr. West in another category. Mr. West, you are doing a great thing, but UK ain't having it. UK is over there being very, very strict about his tour this go around. He's lost sponsors for his tour in UK, basically Majari, PepsiCo, and now they push it to the point where they have banned him from the UK.
Okay. Huh?
Yeah.
That sounds like a personal
Yeah.
problem between them two. So, I mean, that have nothing to do. Well,
yeah. I'm just saying. It's crazy. And the reason why is because of, the comments he said back in the days. You're not going to get into it. But
yeah, I mean, I think everybody figured that out. You did,
Yeah. Just want to, like, all right.
It is what it is. Like I said,
anybody it happens.
Anybody have free will to do whatever they want to do.
Mm-hmm. Speak on it, brother. Speak on it.
It is what it is. My brother.
What you got, Kenfolk?
Do you have security cameras?
Yeah, I got a Ring doorbell.
Okay, advertising. The main you the only dude put thumbs up. You need a ride? Do security cameras, do they make you feel safe?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. So why do you have it?
So I can see what's going on in front of my front door. I see what's going on. So I don't got to go put myself in a dangerous situation where I got to stick my head out and look.
I'm saying like security cameras in general. It's just
yeah, they're very useful. Yeah, they make me feel all right.
Ew, man, you need to clean your ears. Yuck. No. Man, there's nigga in my boot.
I got water in my ear. Thank you very much. Now I'm back.
You were swimming?
No, I took a shower and I hit one of those and it got up in there and I'm like, and this one I can't really.
Okay. I mean, cameras are, like I said, they're good to I guess for like vision, but safety, I don't think so. I think it's a mindset because I mean, it don't do anything.
No, not really. No.
Like I said, to a certain degree.
You just out here butt naked nasty.
That's it. That's it.
Like I said, it gets like depending on if it works, depending on if you get it at a good angle. Yeah, they could be beneficial, but at the end of the day, it's not a guarantee.
What you got for me, kinfolk?
Moving on, man. And this gas surge in California, them folks over there is paying 10 bones. 10 bones. And a small cake. Wagaman. California, they're paying, Grizzly. I don't know why I'm over here reading that wrong. Grizzly, California. They're paying a total of 10 bones. 10 bones.
For
Put that gas in it.
Medium grade?
Yep. Put that gas in it. Yep.
Okay, but how much for a regular? See, no, I just asked you. I said medium grade. You said yeah.
Across the board.
Wait, so all of us really?
Mm-hmm.
Is that bad?
California also has our same gas tax. And California can't use regular, like gas that we use over here. They can't use it. They have a special gas tax and they have a special set of gas that only California cars can use because they're like, it's California.
No.
Yes. This is a thing. They've shot themselves in the foot so bad that they can't use gas. Like, say, for example, right? Gas over here is different than gas over there.
Okay.
Like, it's more like, I forget how to explain it, but it's like less concentrated or something. But even way you cut it, it's a special type of gas that California cars use. Yes.
I should have known it was something when you read on like the tags and it'd be like you can rip it out and stuff for California. I should have known it was something.
Yeah. Them boys over there struggling hard.
Ooh. I mean, you talking about $20 for 2 gallons. But California, a resident, I stay there. It's going to get better.
Keep hope alive.
It's going to get better. Trust me, it's going to get better. Stay in California. It's going to, do not leave your home. I promise you will get better. I promise you. My brother.
Mm.
You like to play video games?
Yeah, I like playing video games.
I got to get the bait for it. What's going on your computer, bro? What's up? What's going on?
I'm over here looking up video games. Sorry.
Looking up video games.
I gotta see the prices. I had to see what GTA was talking about.
Video games while you're doing a professional podcast.
All right,
wow.
We're good now. These are numbers that we need. These are numbers that we need for our people. They need to know that a PS5 is going up, bro.
And that you should have pre-planned it. It's just to go up now, did it? Did it go? The prices have been up now.
Yes, this is inflation.
Right now. No.
It went
At
up
this
right
second,
now.
it went up. Okay.
Right up. Like I
what
just
is
seen
it
it
now. I need to write it down. So I can
no. I don't got it up no more because you know what? Because we are locked in to the games. The games,
now
sir.
My brother, do you think women are ruining video games?
Ruining how? Articulate.
So, when we was growing up, video games, when you think of somebody playing video games, you think guys, boys.
Mm-hmm.
Now, women are finding a way, which I'm not saying that some of them's not good game players or game players.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm saying is women finding a way to get into a male field like video games, but they're not taking it serious because they see the type of money they can get from it.
Mm. Mm.
So how do you feel about that?
I could say seeing the drastic change in the gaming industry coming up. Like I said, I did a little bit of streaming on Purple for a bit, and seeing the demographic change from female gamers streaming to male gamers streaming, it's night and day. It's night and day. I can say that in some categories, having women gamers is beneficial. It's really because they lock in sometimes. But in some other categories, like the category that you're talking about, where they're just over there is off in La La Land.
Okay.
It can definitely hinder the the gaming population.
What they call them, e-gamers, e-girls or something like
E-girls.
that. When it comes to gaming, that is one of the worst things that could happen to the gaming. When you would play video games with your friends, nobody is not dressing in no cosplay. Well, if they dress in cosplay, it's the real cosplay, right? You Professor Dunn. We're not, you're not trying to look hot to play a video game. Video games are not hot. They're entertaining. They're fun. I'm just saying, they entertain. They're just fun. When I'm strolling and I want to watch people play video games, I'm not watching because I want to see you. I'm watching for the video games.
Yep.
The problem is when they took their camera, instead of facing this way or they face it that way, they also face it this way. I don't agree with that. Like I said, everybody have their own opinion to what they want to do. But video games has always, even growing up, been a thing just for guys. With your friends. Hey guys, let's play video games. But now, women doing it. It is what it is. But I'm not buying a video game because I see a e-girl. I'm buying a video game because I'm watching a game and you're actually playing it and you're doing good. That's why I'm watching it. I don't want to hit that. Oh, wow. Did you see that? He got me. What? Get angry. I think that's the point of video game, is getting angry. Get mad.
You heard it. You heard it here. Get angry.
Look,
get mad.
Chad, why you didn't tell me he was right there? Oh. He was right there. I happened to, hey, but your mama, boy. But
that's why we can't play Call of Duty no more, because you be talking, bro. They banned you.
That's the problem. You can't relax anymore playing video games.
No, because they banned the heck out your voice chat because you was over there talking reckless.
Hey, you been messy like that, man. You got banned too. No, you got banned.
I ain't never got banned. They always got you. They gave me a warning.
Hey, man. You little hater.
Who? Me? Nah, couldn't be.
So that's how I felt on it.
Understandable, bro. Well, women have added on to their ick list. Women state that if you're wearing a professional sports jersey and it has another man's name on it, that is an ick.
What is ick? What is that?
It's like, an ick is basically like, oh man, that turns me off. Oh, that's gross. Oh, gross. Ick.
A jersey.
Yeah, if you have somebody else, like another man's name on it, so like a professional player, like you like, oh yeah, I like this player. I got his jersey. Ick. Yuck. Why are you wearing another man's jersey?
I mean, we could say the same thing about women wearing another woman's purse. How many times women borrow their girlfriend purses and makeup and stuff? Yuck. Ew. And shoes. You get Atlas foot with that one. Stanky feet. You gotta have bumps on your toes. Yuck. Now,
Wow. He really
are
taking
we at a
offense to this.
point in society that when a man wear a jersey that he likes, it's on the ilk? Nah, come on, bro. No. We're not gonna do that.
Hey man, that's what they saying. That's
Bro,
what they saying.
I need to unsay it.
Man. Long story short, bro. I got a serious question, man. This is the talk of the town, bro. Do you think is there any difference? Because the internet states that if you buy your dog, it's more maintained, like it's more acceptable to learn and stuff. But when you get a dog for free, it just be going all around town and just be cutting up.
Yep, that's true. My niece, they got a dog that was coming out of PetSmart.
Mm-hmm.
And they put the dog in the box and said, take it for free, whatever. That dog was an animal. I used to go over the house, the dog used to bite me. There's a reason why they gave it away. Yeah, I agree, bro. I agree. There's a reason, nah. See, because when you buy a dog, it's usually more already trained and all that. Because that's what you're buying it for. Right, man? I want a dog that's behaved. That's what you're buying it for. But you taking a risk. You see your dog, you taking a risk to say, hey, come on, buddy. He said, okay, let's go. Where we going? But said, good night. And he bops out your head. Pop. Woo, 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 woo.
Bow wow. Bow wow.
Look, you gotta have some patience for a I guess you call it a stray dog. You gotta have some patience for some stray dogs.
I guess.
My brother.
What you got?
So I was scrolling on, I think it was TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
This guy is walking from Philly to California.
Oh yeah, I seen him. He popped up my For You too, bro, with the little cart, and he over there just vibing. And he on the freeway too. You see it too.
Who told Forrest Gump to continue?
Hey, bro.
You got water? Where you going, Forrest? I don't know.
I guess I'm gonna go home now.
Now, I heard that it's supposed to be a good cause or something like that. But, hey, how far is Philly from California? Because, you're going to stay up north. You going through, it's not snowing, is it? Ooh, that got to take them, what, a year?
Most likely.
My goodness.
Yeah.
What kind of payment plans you on for your bills?
Bro, you're actually diabolical. How about that? All right.
I start walking, but them boys knock on my door. I get on my Ring camera. Hey.
All right, so we said Philadelphia.
Philly to Cali. Ladies and gentlemen, when he looks up stuff, he don't know how to look it up.
I don't.
He just had to type in Google how far.
Yeah, I did.
It should tell you.
Hey, it's about to right now because I'm generating it right now.
But you still on dial-up.
Right, brother. You know what? Driving, it's going to be 39 hours. All right, that's driving. With walking, what he's doing, that's 40 days.
At least half a year. Yeah, at least half a year to a year.
He's cutting, like you said, across the he's not going down in the south. He's staying up
the northern part. Yeah.
Yeah. So north, Ohio, Indiana, Illinois,
Ooh.
Iowa. Nebraska. He's taking them through Nebraska. And Nevada. Utah, a little bit of Utah, a little bit of Nevada, and then California.
All right, man. Okay. Thank you, JJ Fish.
No problem, you ugly face. You could have looked that up yourself, but hey, you want to keep beating down on me for helping you out. Whatever.
Hey, you got anger issues, man.
No, because you rude. And I'm not going to sit up here and let you dog walk me, man, for helping you out. You asked me. I looked it up. Man, you got the same technology I got.
I do want to say this. For the Rockets, if y'all know KD, I think he was going back and forth with Brooks. When KD get mad, hey, that boy game is on point. KD, I need you to take the Rockets. Take us. I just want to take us. So, let me tell you something.
What you got, Gimpo?
What is the woman that I think she was married to Jeff Bezos, Mackenzie Scott.
Okay.
You know what's the HBCU?
Yeah, Historical Black College, yes.
You know she gave $1.35 billion to schools.
Okay, that's good.
You see what I'm saying? I got some information. Oh, her net worth is $38.3 billion. Of course, it's probably exactly. It's probably with stocks and how it go up and down.
Yeah, even way you cut it. This is.
So, Elizabeth City State in North Carolina, she donated $42 million. Oh, listen to me. You know where Howard's at?
Yeah.
She, in 2025 of November, she donated $80 million.
Golly, let me get it.
Come on,
hold a little
man.
stacks, bro. Come on.
Nah, man, I'm about to go to Howard. Yeah, I know that. You may feel left out.
This is why I don't like having conversations with you.
So, and that's the school largest donation in 158 years. That woman, look, do your thing. And I love it that I love what she's doing. I love that's what she's doing. I love it. So, my brother. So, the upper middle class is now the largest income in the USA. They make up 31%. So when I say upper, I ain't talking about anything under 100. So I think upper is probably consider, what do you think upper consider, what, 300 maybe? 300,000, yeah. So that's a lot. That's a lot. Let me ask you something.
What you got?
What state you think has the highest of kids living with their parents besides you? Not the Hill State.
See, I'm good. You go ahead and answer your own question. I'm not answering that. Just give me the numbers, bro. You playing in my face and you think this
I'm
is
asking you.
No, I don't want to answer this because the way you worded it, the way you came up with that question, it's mean. I don't want to.
You're not going to guess.
I'm not going to guess. No, I'm not going to guess. Go ahead and just keep reading.
I think that we all probably think it's like the, Texas, California. I think it was CT is Connecticut. Is that Connecticut? CT?
Yeah.
I think Connecticut is number one. Boy, what's in Connecticut that y'all got to stay with your parents?
It's high payments, bro. It's not so much
Connecticut?
In it. Yes.
He'll name me one grocery store in Connecticut. Don't say Walmart. Don't say Walmart, bro.
Walmart. Yeah, that's me. Target. Yeah, that's me.
I can't think of, like, they don't have a Disney or anything, but yeah, they're number one. Then Cali is right behind it with 39%.
Makes sense because those two states over there, you got to pay a lot of money to live there. You got to pay a lot of money to get there.
Connecticut is on this side. Cali's on this side.
You have to pay a lot of money to play.
That's everywhere. Canfo, what you got for me, Canfo?
Man, Texas judge is being ridiculed on. What are you doing?
No, it's these pants are staining my hand. It's crazy.
As I was saying, Texas judge is being ridiculed online for going off on his on an IT worker that was assisting him with troubles with his Zoom court case. Yeah, I've seen it. I'm pretty sure a lot of us have seen the video, but that boy said, "Hey, it could be a lot worse." And the judge ain't having it. He's already upset with the world because this is like he's like, this is the fourth time this has happened. And I was like, oh God. So he's already having a rough day. And the IT guy, like looking at the video, the IT guy is trying to make a better light of the situation. Judge ain't having it. He's like, it could be a lot worse. And he's like, no, it is worse. Like, okay, don't blow a gasket. And he said, what do you say? You know what? Go get your supervisor.
I see both sides, right?
Yeah.
Let me ask you something, Hill. When the last time you went to a courtroom and you had good, like, oh man, this is gonna be fun?
Never.
Everybody tries to avoid the courtroom, right?
Yeah, bro. I don't want to. No, I hate going to the courthouse. The courthouse make me sweat.
Thank you. So I seen that video. The approach, how the judge did it, horrible taste. But because I understand the environment, I get it. Because nobody's going to court for anything positive. Hey, y'all come to court, we get them with lollipops. No? Lawsuits? Hey, you did something bad? You did something good? You still got to go. So it's never been a positive place.
They over there telling you missing work and you got to sit here in this little box, listen to grown folks talk about stuff you don't care about.
When was jury duty fun?
Never. Ever. Because you missing work and then they going to pay you some chump change for the day. Why am I supposed to survive on this chump change? I'm missing a day at work messing with y'all.
Baby, lay off.
Good times.
I would definitely say I get both sides. The tech guy like, hey, whoa, why am I in here? He probably nervous.
Yeah.
When you in court, you probably like, we don't know,
Yeah, just trying to help you out. That's it.
Yeah. And the judge's like, yo, man, it's my courtroom. Respect it. So I get both sides. It's just how the judge, how he said it. I get it, bro. I get it. My brother. So I don't knock people that play the lottery.
Okay. Okay.
When do you think it's a point in life that you should give up on playing the lottery?
Yeah, like the lottery is like one of those things whereas like I'll be honest with you, bro. The people that are dedicated to the lottery and pay daily and faithfully, okay, yeah, you need to cut back on that. You need to do something because that's bad. Yeah. I'm not throwing money into an endless hole. Now, once every blue moon, like, hey man, I'll go ahead, I'll scoop a ticket real quick just to see. You never know. God willing, you might come out on top, But like I said, I feel like at a certain age, you should just stop pissing away money to the state.
See? And this is why you're not going to win the lottery.
Okay, you know what? Here we go. What, man? What?
This lady, she won $1.1 million after playing for 4 decades.
Yes, I won!
See what you just said right there? See what you just said right
She
there?
played 2 times a week.
Yep. And how much money you think? 4 decades. And how much a lottery ticket is? How much a lottery ticket? Hold on, bro. 4 years.
No, 40 years.
40
decades.
years? Okay, hold on. Hold on. 40 times. Let's see here. What's the lottery ticket? What we talking about? Like
it increases.
She said 2 of those. So let's see here.
No, 2 times a week. So
2 times a week.
Yeah. So let's say Monday, Friday.
Lottery tickets usually go for like 3 and some change. So 3.
Well, back then it was cheaper and it went up.
Yeah, but we're going off today's prices. Just shut up. Shut up. Over 40 years.
40 years. 40.
Yeah, no. I ain't dropping that type of scratch on that. That boy, she threw it. Bro,
I mean,
no.
She threw good money. 40 years. I say it like this. If you're playing just for like a hobby, sure. But I mean, you dedicated for 40 years. You know, you was trying to win. But I mean, to go 40 years, she finally won, man. So I want to bring on Mario. Mario, they came out with the numbers for the opening weekend.
What you got?
Brother, Mario did $372 million.
Yikes!
But like, and the budget was $110 million. So I'm sure they're good.
They better be.
I mean, and this is the opening weekend.
Yeah.
Mario, look, let me get on that.
No, don't let him on there. Gonna depreciate.
My boy get paid Luigi.
No. Thanks for playing.
You built like Luigi.
Yeah, you built like Wario. Leave me alone.
I don't know nothing what he says.
All right. Well, hey, chat, show him a photo. Yep. Send him show him a photo of Wario. We all get to
good. Do my brother Luigi. My brother, what you got for me?
Man, I'm gonna keep it a stay with you, brother. Way the world is going right now. I don't know about all this. It's getting hot outside. You know, a lot. And I don't like it. I don't like it. Prices going up. Do you know that in order in today's natural day and age that you have to make under the minimum wage to get you a little assistance? A little assistance, just a little assistance.
Under the minimum wage?
Yeah.
God. What you got to make, like what, $4?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's sad now. Yeah.
Come on now.
Get your little assistance. Say you want them stamps, bro. Under that, boy, you can't be bringing home that big checkerino. They be like, nah, you make a little too much.
What about if he was a waiter? Do they count the tips? No.
Depending on if it's done through the system or not. Like the automatic system, they'll count the tips. If it's not through the system, then no.
Look, you be a waiter. Let me tell you something before we leave, my brother. I'm sure you seen this video.
Oh, Lord.
It was in Florida. Listen, I'm going to tell you something. I know when I was a kid, that bus driver has a tough job as a bus driver. As a bus driver. I get it. We're bad kids. We be yelling, throwing. I get it. I understand. So, this bus driver, I'm sure you've seen this video, was near the train track. The back part of the bus was just a little bit on the train track. The train is, when the train is bumping, they're not doing that to say, hey, I'm here. Hey, everybody. Bob, you still on the track. And Hancock is not going to come down to save you. I don't know what was this bus driver thinking. And then they show some videos inside of the kids. Like, dude, you had to feel as a parent, not just as a parent, as a human, felt bad for those kids.
Yeah.
This close. That close. Because the kids were showing the videos inside. I don't know. What was that bus driver thinking? Now, and it could be both ways. Maybe the bus driver thought she was past. I don't know. That bus driver, I never drove a bus driver. And so some of you guys that drive 18-wheelers and bus drivers, you guys can, know the tail end of your vehicle. I don't know. Maybe the bus driver thought she was, in the safe area.
Mm.
So, and I want to tell people this. Just because you get arrested, that doesn't mean you're guilty.
True.
So they arrested the bus driver for 29 counts of child endangerment.
Yeah, because there's 29 kids on the bus.
Yep. But like I said, that doesn't mean guilty. That's why, guys, people gotta tell their stories of what happened and that type of information.
And go to court. That's why you have the judicial system. Mm-hmm.
Yep. So parents, I know, I'm a parent myself. I know you guys are pissed. But I would definitely say this. I can't really guarantee, but I can say that bus driver probably wasn't doing it on purpose. Because everybody, including the bus driver, life would be in danger.
Mm-hmm.
Let's take a breather. I know we angry. I know. Take a breather.
Boo! Boo her!
Hey, you stop it. Let the bus driver go to court.
Man, steak with her.
Whoa. And then whatever happens after, then you guys can go from there. But good thing nobody was hurt.
Mm-hmm.
That's tough.
Real tough.
Glad everybody's safe on that, man. And that school bus looked long. I said, yeah.
That's a standard bus. It just looked long because of the angle.
Oh. That's what she told you. So, thank you.
Bro, hurry up and wrap this up, bro. You playing in my face now.
I love you.
What love got to do with it? Let's go.
What love got to do? Thank you guys for being here.
Thank you for being here. That boy looking like an alpaca. No, you know what? When you did that face, you know the little thing off of Mario, those little brick walls that would come down.
Nope. That's what you look at. No, understand. No, understand. Thank you guys for being here. We are nothing without you guys.
Thank you for loving us.
We love you guys.
Everyone's thinking.
And this is the bar. Thomas Robinson. And this is
your boy, Devin Hill.
We are the Therevengebros, and this is the Therevengebros podcast. See you next time.
Peace. I am not a crook.